Welcome back to the Bulldog Spotlight today with Olivia Crozier. And first question is your last. So what did the other girls say about this hot seat, and have you watched the other girls' interviews yet?
I've watched the other girls' interviews, and I think they're very entertaining, and I've learned a little bit about my teammates actually by watching them, yes. But they all liked it, and they thought it was really good and positive, and maybe people get more followers or something, you know, get Samford out there and more people come to our games maybe.
More importantly, Coach Morris has liked them.
Yes,
and that's
yeah,
all
definitely.
About,
that's
all about recruiting tools.
Yes, for sure.
What did you learn about? Take any one of them that you didn't know going into the interview.
Well,
for instance,
I didn't know Lydia could play the piano. Yeah. So I'm going to see maybe one day if she can play the piano for me. I would definitely have to rewatch them again, but just a couple of them I was like, oh, well, I didn't know that about her, and kind of made me feel a little bit closer to them.
Oh, good. Well, we're glad that we accomplished that. Okay, last, and that stinks because you're a freshman and everything freshmen do is last.
Oh, well.
Or, you know, you were just one interview ahead of C-Dub, you know, and you just happen to be available. So we joke and we smile about that, Olivia, but what's it like as a freshman, pluses and minuses?
Pluses is definitely, for me, just coming in, being on a team, I was automatic with 11 best friends, you know, coming in. But definitely change in life, which I haven't had ever. I've stayed in the same town, went to the same school, known everybody. So definitely it's been a plus that I've been out of my shell and gotten out of my box by coming down here. And a con would be not knowing everybody. I remember the second day I was at school, I freaked out because I didn't know anybody. And I'm from a really small town where I know everybody, everyone knows me, and I would go to school and I wouldn't meet anyone new because I've already grown up with them. So I came in and I didn't know anyone in my classes, and I cried afterwards, and Cassidy Williams was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yes, I will be fine once I get to know people." So, but that's definitely a con, is not knowing anybody. But now I do. I've joined a sorority and everything. So.
And you mentioned a sisterhood, and I've been with Samford 3 years now. And I'm sure the other teams are close and they're tight. But when I look in the eyes, I hear each and every one of these girls, they take a bullet for each other.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that's a little dramatic, but that being said, it looks like, Olivia, that you can count on these girls on the court, off the court, and tell them anything you wanted to tell them.
Yes, anything. I could go to them for anything. My mama was diagnosed with cancer this year, so I went to them for that, and they've been very supportive.
Oh, that's good. Growing up in the Hoosier State, what did you think of Birmingham, Alabama? I can't imagine your impressions. I know what mine were years ago, but what were your impressions of this state? And you know, I'm going to go south. You're going to go south? What? Yeah. South Indiana?
No. Well, definitely a lot of people. I'm from a small town, so I came down here, and there's a lot of people, and you have to plan if you're going to go out to eat on a Friday night or something. I've decided that you need to go at 5 o'clock or you're going to have an hour wait. Okay. But another thing is about Samford, it's small. It feels small because you get on campus and I don't feel like I'm in the big city. Like at home, I'm an hour away from the big city, and I can feel that when I'm at Samford. But that's really good. And also, everyone down here is a lot more polite than up north. I'll tell you right now, the way you guys open doors for each other, that's something we don't do up home. And definitely when I go out to eat or whatnot, when people say yes sir, yes ma'am, we don't do that. Up north, it's more actually could be considered disrespectful in a way. So a lot of if you say yes ma'am to a waitress or something, they'll say, please don't say that, I'm not that old. And you're just like, no, I'm trying to be proper. And down here, if you don't say yes ma'am, yes sir, you're rude. So.
Well, I'm rude. And then what the intriguing part is when Coach Morris talks to the girls, and they, yes sir, no sir. I'm like, well, this guy's your coach. So it's really it's an intriguing thing if you're not used to it. And like you,
Yeah.
I'm from an area where we had to learn that. We're talking with Olivia Crozier here on our Bulldog Spotlight. Tell me something about Olivia Crozier that we need to know, that we didn't know. Guitar, piano, you like to hike, you're a surfer, anything.
I have a lot of things actually.
Such as?
I go hiking. I love to hunt and fish with my dad, especially. So I've taken trips like to go to Wisconsin or different states to go fishing and hunting. And hopefully one day my dad and I will take a trip to Colorado to go elk hunting in the mountains. A bunch of different things. I'm missing a tooth, so I have a fake tooth in one of my retainers. So I have a bunch of little things that people don't know.
How'd you get that?
I wish I had a cool. I wish I had a cool story, but really I just didn't have room for it, and ended up getting killed by another one. So eventually I'll get a permanent one back.
Sad story about you too. All right, Olivia Crozier, are you a social butterfly? Do you get involved with Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff?
Yes,
All right,
I
look
am.
into that camera and tell BJ where people can reach you.
Twitter is Olivia Crozier 32, and Instagram is Olivia Crozier _32.
All right, she was last, but she was as good as the others. Join Olivia Crozier, and you can see this interview and all the other ones. Just go to SamfordSports.com.